Hey, folks, welcome to another episode of Cutter One. I am your host, JHSJ, your resident troublemaker and your resident culture warrior. I hope you are all doing well on this Monday as we head off into a brand new week of shenanigans. It's going to be a long one, at least for me it is. I hope yours is going to be much, much better and it flies and you get to the weekend all that much sooner. All right, got another interesting story coming to us, and this is on the Dragonlance front, which is not a front that we often have been hitting. And I apologize for that. I really do want to do more Dragonlance stuff. I love the Dragonlance universe. But anyway, let's check this one out. And this is coming to us from the folks over at comicbook.com. And it says I'm terrible with names. Joe Manganiello, right? Manganiello is developing a Dungeons and Dragons TV show, and this is from Christian Hoffer. This is from about 2 weeks ago, and it says Joe Manganiello is developing a Dungeons and Dragons television show of some kind. Earlier this week, Black Forest Wood Company posted a new video of them installing a massive 12-foot-long gaming table in actor Joe Manganiello's new home. During the video, Manganiello spoke about his ongoing involvement with Wizards of the Coast and Dungeons and Dragons. I work for Dungeons and Dragons, Manganiello said, so I'm actually shooting a documentary right now, and I'm developing a TV show for them. Manganiello also talked about his celebrity-loaded weekly D&D game in the video, which features the likes of Tom Morello, Vince Vaughn, and Paul White, better known as The Big Show during his lengthy run at WWE. Manganiello also mentions in the video that several other celebrities had expressed interest in playing D&D with Manganiello. Why can't they say Joe, damn it? You can check out the full video down below, okay? And they give you the link right there. So there's the link for the video. Manganiello has worked on various Dungeons and Dragons movies and other projects for years. In 2017, Manganiello spoke about a D&D spec movie script he had written with John Castle, which led to him working as consultant with Wizards of the Coast. Additionally, Manganiello has spoken about working on another secret D&D project as far back as 2021. One possibility is that Manganiello is trying to make a Dragonlance show happen. Manganiello is a huge fan of the novel series, which also served as the basis for a popular war-themed campaign setting and has long advocated for a revival of that world. Last year, Wizards of the Coast released a new Dragonlance campaign book, signaling that Wizards was open to delving into the world of Krynn more. Manganiello previously called Dragonlance the Star Wars of D&D. So it wouldn't surprise us if he was trying to bring the world of the novels to life as a television project. In full disclosure, comicbook.com is owned by CBS Interactive, a division of Paramount, blah, 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 blah. All right, so there you go. So it will be interesting. Now, yes, apparently Joe Manganiello is a huge Dragonlance fan. I actually watched the video. He has an awesome like scale model, like professionally done, but it's like big, of the Inn of the Last Home. And if you're familiar with Dragonlance, you know what that is. If you're not familiar with Dragonlance, it's sort of like the home base where all the main characters meet up and where the adventure begins, right? It's sort of like their home base. Think of it like if you and your friends have like a local tavern that a local pub you all went to growing up and stuff like that. That's sort of what it is, right? So he apparently in the video he shows that he has a scale model, like professional level, like scale model of the Inn of the Last Home, and so he's apparently a huge Dragonlance fan. I am also a huge Dragonlance fan to the point where I was going to name my first son Raceland after the character. And if you're familiar with Dragonlance, you know which one that is. So I would love to see a Dragonlance live action adaptation. We did get, I think in like 2008, we got like an animated version, but it was a complete cluster F, if you ask me. There would, I mean, it had some talent in it. It was animated. The animation style was kind of clunky, but it was animated, and you had like Kiefer Sutherland was in it. Several other known actors and actresses participated in it. However, it didn't have the funding it needed to be done properly. It didn't have the marketing it needed to get out there. And they tried to cram too much, I think, into 90 minutes. It was one of those things where they were like, well, let's sort of make it a one-off in case it doesn't go over well, and then we can cut our losses. And it showed in the quality. So ever since then, and I happen to own that on DVD, by the way. That's how much of a Dragonlance fan it was. Even though it was a crappy animated movie, I still bought it because it was Dragonlance. But I would love to see a Dragonlance live action adaptation if they did it right. Okay, if you had apparently Joe is sort of like Henry Cavill in this, like how he was with The Witcher. He wanted it to stick to the original stuff and stick to the lore. So if Joe is a fan of that nature, which it seems like he is, and he's trying to push to get a live action that would stick within the Dragonlance lore, I would be all on board for it. But we'd have to wait and see. If it's just going to be another Hollywood pumping stuff out and hoping to cash in just on the name, I don't know. But yeah, so interesting news coming out on the Dungeons and Dragons front this week. I thought that was interesting. You can go check out the video and see for yourself. It's all in there. Yeah, it'll be interesting. I would love to see more Dragonlance stuff. And I know I've got to do more Dragonlance stuff, and I've actually, I am working on some Dragonlance stuff. So stick around for that. There will be more Dragonlance stuff on this channel, as well as Tolkien, as well as more Elder Scrolls. And so on and so forth. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Would you be on board with a Dragonlance live action show? And would you want them to stick with the books, like the Chronicles trilogy or the Legends trilogy? Or would you want them to create something wholly original and different, just set in Krynn? Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below, and it'll be an interesting conversation. Also, don't forget to go over to join the Discord, because I think I actually have a whole entire channel on the Discord server dedicated to discussing Dragonlance and stuff like that. So the more you guys get over there, we can have conversations. We don't have to worry about, YouTube, blocking or deleting anything and stuff like that. You could be more yourself and stuff like that. So anyway, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. And with that, that's going to do it for this video. So yeah, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up and like the video. If you want to share the video, by all means do so. It gets it seen by more people, and it helps us with the YouTube algorithm, as we are trying to grow this thing. So, we are still small compared to a lot of channels, so any help would be great. And if you have not yet done so, I would hope you would consider giving it your subscription to the channel. It would mean a lot, and it would help us grow the army of beautiful badasses as we fight to defend all the fantasy and high fantasy worlds that we've grown up loving and adoring, and yeah, giving them a voice so that the big corporations in Hollywood don't just destroy them all just to make a quick buck. And if you are a returning subscriber, as always, thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. You are truly appreciated. You guys make it all worthwhile. I will look forward to what you guys have to say in the comment section below. Until then, remember to be good, be awesome, be safe, but more importantly, stay more dorkish. Peace.